Guys, so there seems to be a lot of interest on my K40 setup, so I'm gonna run you through what I've done. So this is my K40. I stripped it all down, painted it, and so this is the inside. We've got a full cloud ray upgrade on lenses, 3D printed bracket with their feed, all the mirrors, adjustable bed, 300mm high, so you can put items up to 300mm in height. This is my control panel. Still has the original board that came with it. I'll show you inside. So it still has the original board that came with it over there as well. 12V power supply. I believe this is a 5 or 6 amp. If you go up, that's a board that I designed, which people seem to be interested. Is mounted with an adapter plate, as you can see, on top of the other board. So it has the original board, the plate, and then the board I designed. This board controls the air, the extractor, the light inside the machine, and also the locating laser dot, as people call it. You've got a button for each of the items and to control the bed. You've got 220 volts coming in and coming out so that's a pass-through relay for the extractor. It has a pass-through relay for the light. It has 5 volts output through a relay for the laser dot, locating dot. And this one has a 12V output controlled by a relay for the air assist, and that's for the bed. So button 1 go from ground to Z1, and button 2 from ground to Z2, that's up and down, and 12V input. For air assist, I'm using a Bambi compressor, which is always full up. As you can see, I have a valve, and that's what that relay is controlling. So it's open and shut as you press the button. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. Close this lid. So as I press the button, it is running through. Press the button, it is shut off. I don't know if your guys' setup is the same. So you've got, I have to change the new plate because this one was labeled the wrong way. So that's the air assist, as you can hear it. It's the locating dot. That's the light inside the machine, which my one is green to match the color scheme. And that's the extractor. My extractor, it's an inline, let's see if I can move this. It's an inline motor connected to my chimney breasts that lead to the outside for the chimney. It's got an adapter 3D printed that goes on there. If I press the button, it comes on. It's pretty silent, and press the button, it goes on. So if you are lining things up, you don't need the extractor on. That's why I decided to put that on. Let me turn the light on. So it's light, as you saw. Bed. I use this sheet that I bought from B&Q, I believe, and I use ball bearings, which you can locate anywhere on the bed depending on what you're working with. So this wood or whatever you're engraving is not sitting on the bed. What else? If I open the cabinet underneath, I've cut a hole on the bottom of the machine, a bit bigger than the bed itself, and on the cabinet, and that's the bed. The bed, if you guys do get one, this bed can be adjusted or cut to any length that you guys require. The only reason it wouldn't work inside the machine on its own is because the mechanism itself needs a bit of height, plus the motor. There is a version where you can put this motor underneath, but it needs to be the 20mm motor, which is a bit hard to get. But I prefer this because you can put a stronger motor to lift the bed up and down. It seems to work pretty well. Let me go down, see if there's nothing in there. No. As you can see, it's absolutely perfect. There it comes. There's the bearings I'm using, or the screws I'm using, is these ones. A lot of people use normal M8 rods or the M12 rods, but they're unstable and the bed shakes too much. What I've done as well is, on the bed, it has over there, it has magnet tape, so this actually magnets to that through this magnet tape. I put some underneath, so it actually magnets that to this metal shelf, so it doesn't, it stays there quite solid enough. Let's bring it up again. So that's the bed going up. So like I said, you've got 300mm in movement, which you don't, some people might be too much, but I thought to myself, why not? I managed to engrave boxes, quite big boxes in here. For cooling, water cooling, at the moment is sitting at 18.9 inside the room. I just turned the machine on, so the cooling only been on for about 5 minutes. Inside my room is about 22. You're gonna like this one. I used a water cooler. So one of those water chillers that you put the bottle on top and people drink from it, take water to drink from it. As it's got a compressor down there that cools down this compartment, the pump is inside the water, pumping water out and back in, and it keeps it, I can open this so you can see, pumping there. This chills the water to about, if you don't run the machine and leave it on, about 16 degrees. If you work with it constantly, after it's cooled down the water won't get past about 18 degrees. So I think that was a fantastic purchase in second hand. I think that is it. If you've got any questions whatsoever, let me know and I'll try to help. Cheers, bye.